Welcome, everyone, to Akron, Ohio, and home of the Akron Zips, where the fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup, one that could call back the glory days once seen in the old Rubber Bowl. A Big Ten showdown is coming, conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the UCONN Huskies taking on the #1 team in the land, the Akron Zips. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. UCONN will deliver the opening kickoff and we'll get this game going. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Akron's offense is on the field for the first time today. And there he is. When you build a tight end, you build one just like this, especially with those reliable mitts, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, he makes big plays in big games. Watch for him on third down in the red zone. He has a chance to leave an impact in this game.
Well, it's so nice to have such a big body that when he's covered, he's open, right? Like, it doesn't matter because he's got great hands and that big frame you can really utilize.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Grabbed in the middle, it's Carr. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Hart. He's right on target. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. It's on target and complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Zips have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Listen, guys, this is one of the top 10 passing offenses in the entire country. Maybe they're trying to catch the defense napping by going goal line and running the football. Not a lot of success on that last play. Hey, bud, get back to doing what you do best. Throw the ball.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
This defense is giving up yards, but a chance to make a stop on this opening drive on 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. And he intercepts it. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll run it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. UConn will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes a move. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Offense gets set for second down. Back to throw, it's Hart. Makes the grab over the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. And the Zips are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Akron.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Smashes through. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. UCONN going back to work on offense. Using his legs to buy some time. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. UCONN quick to the line.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Offense lining up quickly. They'll ride the hot hand. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking, on the move. At the 35, he's got room. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker.
Second down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Shotgun snap on third down. Using the quick game. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Huskies have it with a first and goal. He wants it all. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Trying to find his man on first down. He's got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This offense has a second down play. Dropping back, it's Hart. Finds his man in the middle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. He's going to pass. It's complete. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. From the gun, the ground game. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You got to wonder if that's a moral victory for this offensive line because they have not been running the ball well all game long. But on that short yardage situation, they finally pick it up, and maybe that's going to be the catalyst for them to get this thing going and spark the run game.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Now the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Now on first down for this offense. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Makes the catch and knocked down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Zips. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That makes the score Akron 14, UCONN.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UConn offense goes back to work. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
UConn quick to the line.
And first down for the offense.
To the ground with the back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They'll run the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. He's got it. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Power football with the run. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Hart. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to run for it. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Zips have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
Right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play. It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one splits the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UConn going back to work on offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
He looks that one in nicely. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. UConn quick to the line. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Quickly complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. He'll just keep slinging it. It's caught downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Makes the pass. Complete to the right. Touchdown, UConn. What a catch and run for 6.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. With the catch, it's Blade, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Now on second and short after the first down completion. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. It's complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Hart. They've got the screen set up. At the 40, there he goes. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field.
Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down and 10. Looking to move it through the air. It's complete. Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
All right, defense. It ain't working. We're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see their...
And he's got it! Touchdown, Akron! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? On the move. Shakes off the tackler. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Bulls his way forward. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The UConn offense goes back to work. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Hines is back in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
He's got him in the flat. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. UConn quick to the line.
Brings up second down.
Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He makes the connection. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. This UConn offense really has it going.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. The Huskies have taken it inside the 20. From the gun, running back on the move. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Off play action. Looking for the score. Snag in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch and catch.
And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Cincinnati is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Desmond Ritter should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by just 4 to Houston.
Just a short pass to the tight end.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Feeling some heat. What a snag by the defense. He'll go out of bounds, but just
Take over.
get the ball back.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Red pass, it's complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Huskies will hustle to the line. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And after the 3-spot, guys, we're all tied up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, we're still happy to get the field goal.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. The freshman trying to take a shot, but put just a little too much on it. Bunch formation, trying to spring a guy free. They'll try the run. Can't get him to the ground. He now has 62 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Trying play action. Coming after him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Man, you know, sometimes ball carriers just have to know when the fight is over. And this guy, he's trying to drive. He's low to the ground. He's doing everything he possibly can to get the 1st down. But, David, he got a little bit careless with that ball security there.
Yeah, and listen, I'm okay with it when it...
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. And that one will give them the lead. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a 1st down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
He's got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. The Zips are flying down the field. Snagged in the middle. It's played.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They're going back to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Offense set on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. It's complete on the right side. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the 1st down.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You could tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
The Huskies want to move quickly. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
Just beautiful. And that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
They'll run it from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to it. And the misconnection on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. They put on the heat and they blocked it. And they got it. The offense set for a first down play. Looking downfield, it's Hart. Fires to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's now up to 83 yards rushing so far in this one, and he's closing in on 1,200 for the season. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. Makes the grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. He'll try to get it through the air. Quickly to the tight end. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Got it in the middle, it's Carr. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch past the sticks. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throws toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking for a man, it's Hart. Zings it complete to the right. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in 3rd and short because the whole playbook is open and they go with the pass.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Zips. That his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. UCONN going back to work on offense. The give on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. UCONN quick to the line. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. He's got it. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. First down here for the offense.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he drops the throw. Get it out on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. UConn will have to punt it away. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball into a score.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds the hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run out.
They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play.
I love when players understand situations, and they understand where the first down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ballgame. They're staring down the defense and this crowd on this huge 3rd and 4. Caught near the sticks. It's Blade. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Got the quick pass. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And here comes the offense on second down. The give to the tailback. The Zips brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. The give to the back.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in a position to win.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. And the Zips will snap it on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Akron.
And they decide to trot out the kicker.
On the field goal.
And the kick is good. He did it in the middle of a monsoon, and the hands were sure. The hold was perfect, and the kick was a winner. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, Dave, and that's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play, but you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.